A school board member in Tennessee had to step down, resign after getting caught sending a message that says, "Get a rope," underneath a inmate's picture who was arrested for a mass shooting that took the life of one person and wounded 6 others. Now that particular person is Darius Lax, and he is in custody, and I'm sure he'll be found guilty and get whatever he's got coming to him. But Alan Curry, the former school board chairman, he decided, well, we want to do some other things. Now, of course, after he stepped down, he said, "I'm sorry, that's not who I am. I accidentally pressed send and all of that." But my problem is this. My problem is with the NAACP there in Hayward County, Tennessee. Check it out.
And I will say this again. It was never our call that Mr. Curry was racist. His statement was a racist comment. It was a statement that was tied to a racial history that has a very different meaning to folks that have been impacted by statements like that. And again, it's not about him being a racist. His words were racist in that moment.
So as you saw there, that was Fitzgerald Mann. He says, well, it's not that we think he's racist. We just don't like the racist thing that he said. And I'm confused. Because how can he say things that are racist, but not be racist? How do you split the two apart? NAACP, what are you doing? Because even Alan, the guy who stepped down, he was like, well, me and the NAACP, we're on the same page. We have the same goals. And at first I was like, no, you don't. But then I had to correct myself and say, yeah, you do. Clearly you do. Because the NAACP will never stand on business. They won't, especially when it comes to black folks. And I'm not talking about the Aquarius. He got to get what he got coming to him since he doing, shootings and things like that. I'm not even advocating for him at all. But to try to say that's not racist, what he said, but to say that he's not a racist, even though he said racist thing, get a rope is racist. Y'all know what get a rope means. Get a rope means get a rope. I can't get into it here. But y'all know what they would do, not even back then, but today. It is speculated that they are still getting ropes, right? When we hear about black people coming up missing and then they find them on a rope. So, sir, what do you mean that was an accident? Because he said, he didn't mean to press send. But the universe meant to press send for you. Karma. God was like, send. Because, see, you needed to be exposed. Because what else have you been doing, sir? That is racist. That people don't know about. And you sit on a school board of all places. Wow. Is that what you guys talk about in your secret meetings? Because we know what they was talking about at the LA City Council with Nuri Martinez and all of them when they was, hating on black people behind closed doors and it got leaked, right? So what do y'all talk about on these school board meetings? You talk about getting ropes and things like that. And hell, but NAACP, y'all just ain't. Y'all fill in the blank. But y'all ain't worth a hill of beans. That's what my mom said. Y'all ain't worth a hill of beans. You're going to say he's not racist, even though that's probably one of the most racist things you can say is get a rope because the connotation behind that. But maybe that's your homie. I don't know. But I would never excuse that because he wouldn't do it for you. I'm just saying. So anyway, y'all let me know what you think of that. And for more insightful commentary, please subscribe to this channel and my channel, The Demetra Kaye Show, here on YouTube. Peace.